Good day. Welcome to our IGCSE Physics series. And we are looking at the first section of topics that you will find in your IGCSE curriculum. Here we will explain some concepts and try to give you a clearer understanding of what is in your textbook. Please feel free to pause and use the resources that we show in the slide series, and also note down anything that you think you will need in future. We hope you enjoy this series. Next, we have mass. So mass is definitely not weight. There's a difference between the two, okay? And unfortunately, due to the fact that people weigh themselves, mass and weight is extremely confused by most people. So how can we describe the mass of an object? So the quantitative amount shows us exactly how much matter it is made out of and how dense that matter is. So if we look at this jersey or jumper of mine, because wool is not very dense, the mass will not be very high. But on the other hand, if we take my mug, for example, this is made out of a very dense material, and therefore the mass will be very heavy, although it might not even be full of it. So, full of it. No, I mean, I mean, like, even if the mug is empty, which is not at the moment, so I'm not going to pour it out all over you, but if it were empty, then it would still have quite a considerable mass to it. Okay, let me just put that back down again. So mass is relative to the density and to the amount of matter that something is made out of. And if you think of a feather and you think of a cannonball, for example, the cannonball is made out of iron, and iron is extremely heavy, but feathers are not heavy at all. So if you measure the volume of 1 kilogram of iron, which is a iron cannonball, or you measure 1 kilogram of feathers, you will see there's a massive difference in volume, although the mass will be the same because the amount of matter that is in 1 kilogram will be the same. What is the standard unit of mass? So the standard unit of mass is kilograms. So you will see that there are many 1 kilogram bags at the shops, like for example, flour or sugar, or let's say coffee, maybe some vegetables that are 1 kilogram. So if you pick up all of them, they should have the same mass. Even though they might have different sizes in volume, they will still have the same mass because it's 1 kilogram of that specific object. What is the difference between mass and weight? So mass is the measurement of the amount of material in something, but weight is how strongly you are being pulled towards the earth with gravity. Then fourth, which kinds of balance do we get? Which kinds of balance do we get? So the different types of balance that we get is lever balance, pan balance, and then we also get a scale that uses top pan balance. So the different types of balances are all used to measure mass. So if you go to a very big butchery, then you will find hooks that they hang the meat off of. And these hooks are lever balances, because when you hook the meat onto these hooks, then the lever will counterbalance the amount of mass that is on it, and that way it weighs or it measures the mass that is on this hook. Then you also get a scale, which is a top pan balance. So this has to be on 0 before you can measure. So for example, if you weigh yourself at home, or you measure your mass, that's the correct way of saying it. When you measure your mass at home with a scale, you have to make sure that it's on 0, because if it's on minus something, well, then you're cheating, aren't you? Thank you for joining us in today's session on IGCSE Physics. We hope that this topic has helped you to gain some insight into what you can expect in this curriculum for physics. Enjoy your day. Bye.